volunteering. Sit back and be here for a second.
Get that off there.
So, Mike, you're going to know the answer to all these questions because we're just going to be asking you about you. Mike, you live here in Charleston?
I do.
What part of town?
James Island.
James Island in the house.
We're trying to break away.
I'm James Island. And who lives in your house with you, Mike?
It's myself and my girlfriend Nancy.
Nancy. And give us an give us an adjective for Nancy. It's only dangerous if you don't come up with a good one. So just a word.
The best one would be interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Very vague.
Any pets in the house, Mike?
Yeah, we have a dog, Wookie.
Wookie. And give us an adjective for Wookie. It might be easier to do that one.
Fat.
A fat dog. And an interesting girlfriend. So when you're, what do you do for a living? What's the name of your job?
I am a logistics technician, so I help companies import stuff and then send it out to their customers.
Okay, so logistics. That's interesting.
Makes sense.
So at work, most of the time you're doing what? Are you on the keyboard? Are you on the phone? What's going on?
I'm on the computer or I'm walking around a warehouse counting things.
Counting stuff in the warehouse. Sounds awesome. And what's the name of a person you work with that's really fun to work with? You like working with this person. They make it work. Who is the jerk work, Mike?
I can't see if they're here, but
make up a name if you want to. Let's say it's a guy, it's Bob, and if it's a woman, it's Sandy. Is it a Bob or a Sandy?
It's a Sandy.
It's a Sandy. And Sandy's the jerk at work because what does she do?
She's just not a nice person.
Oh wow! Sandy's a bitch.
The C word came to mind.
Whoa! You are making so many friends,
Michael, no.
Mike. Well, thank you, man, for talking to me.
I'm glad you brought your lawyer.
I'm glad you brought your lawyer.
You guys sign a fucking waiver now?
So, Mike, when you're not at work, what do you do for fun? You have a hobby, a pastime?
I am a Seahawks fan.
Way to go! So we're two people else. So that's great. 'Cause you like to watch the football. They had a great season. What's something active that you do? Are you get out to the beach? Do you work out? Do you run?
Shooter.
What do you do with other people? What kind of peer group you have?
Drink.
Sure. Yeah, we go to the beach a lot. Nancy and I do. We love to cook as well.
That's great. So what's a dish that you guys are good at? A couple's dish you're good at? You said you like to cook, so I mean.
There's a Peruvian dish. She's from Peru.
Oh, awesome.
And it's called ají de gallina.
Peruvian for shrimp and grits. I love it. What is ají on my namashana? What is that?
It's a spicy chicken stew.
There you go. Say it one more time because it's fun.
Ají de gallina.
There it is. What's a pet peeve of yours, Mike? You don't like this. It bothers you when this happens.
I don't like slow people.
Okay.
Not mentally, I mean like people who walk slow.
You guys, by now you can't be surprised. He's earned that response. So let's say I was in front of you at the grocery store and I was just taking my time with the organic produce. Okay? And I'm sideways, so you can't go around. So you got to go over to the jars of garlic to get around me. What's your response to that, Mike?
Probably curse.
We all believe that.
Yeah. There's a C word.
Mike, what's something you like? You have it, you like it, makes you happy. If you have this, could be anything at all. What do you like?
Nancy.
And he's back!
Do you have a motto or a slogan or a phrase you say all the time?
Failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
I like it. I'll figure it out later. Okay. I'm going to open up the ensemble.
Do you have a collection of anything? Something you've always collected?
You would know.
I used to collect wine bottles.
Oh, nice. And here's another one. Follow up with for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Since you're a Seahawks fan, what are your plans?
I'm gonna watch the game.
Don't know where, don't know what he else is, but watching a fucking game.
I'm gonna go to a friend's house.
Oh, nice. Cool. That's great.
What do you got, Jess?
Do you have any photos
phobias or superstitions?
I have a fear of liquid cheese.
He does.
Just normal.
True story. Very true story.
Very true story.
Aside from a speeding ticket, any brush with the law that's worth
Parking ticket.
Danger is his middle name.
What's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for you?
Yeah. Or a nice thing.
Hey, nice.
All your friends are here.
The category is nice thing.
A friend of mine grew up next door neighbors with Eddie Vedder, and he surprised me for Christmas with a huge Eddie Vedder autographed poster.
That's awesome.
That was a nice surprise.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's great.
Eddie Vedder can write.
Hey, you ever like taken an awesome vacation anywhere that was like this shit?
My first time in New Orleans was
Hell
awesome.
yeah!
Damn! Who that?
Wow, that's so awesome. What was so good about it?
Actually, it was my second time, but it was with a lot of friends, and we went to a football game. We drank on Bourbon Street. It was a good family occasion.
Mike, what's your guilty pleasure song? Like when you're like, you might not listen to it and everybody's around, but like, what's the one everybody's got?
I'm scared.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
I touch myself.
Maybe. I also like Miss Congeniality, the first one.
The first one.
He's old school.
Let's say you had like this new dude, and you were like, "Cool, let's hang out, let's be friends." And then he did this one thing that was kind of the friendship deal breaker. What would that one thing be? Something that would really like turn you off, like, "Boo, don't like you."
If he said something, if he ridiculed the handicapped, I cannot accept that.
Way to go.
Fuck
All
that.
right.
Or girl.
That guy.
He likes slow people.
So that's all the questions that we have for you. Do you have a question or anything?
Actually, yes. Nancy, my girlfriend, one of her online passwords is Lonely81. And I was wondering if she would mind changing it to Mrs. Giurato.
Celebrate